Hello, this is Sabrina from Piedra Luna Tarot 808, bringing you a collective reading for the energies of this Scorpio new moon eclipse energy, which is happening from the 24th to the 26th. It happens actually on the 25th in the morning, like early in the dark hours of the morning. But we're going to start feeling the effects on the 24th, which is on Monday. And although usually astrologers are a bit concerned about eclipses because it can go either way. It can go chicken shit or chicken salad. It could be something like disruptive in a negative way, or and even something negative. It always turns out to be for the better, but or it could be like a great reward, like a lucky strike. And I'm actually feeling the lucky strike energy, and that's why I wanted to bring you this reading for all of you, all of my viewers. Here we have different effigies that we're using for today because of the season. We have the scarecrows. They're of course a couple. They're also called the Hayman, and they're very ancient. And of course, they're always related to this to fall because they take care of scaring away the anything that is going to disrupt the harvest. And of course, they look so cute. And they also have a reference. This one's actually being female and male, or a couple in any case, energy, the embodiment of the energy, not necessarily the gender. They also represent how coupling or being together becomes an important part of life when the season of the fall starts, because we're going to start going within, especially the fall. During the winter time, Christmas time, and January, we really go within our own selves. But for the fall time, like in July, we look at everything that's outside, like we can see the whole scope of the ground for like we can see everything so clearly, everything so bright, everybody's happy. When the fall comes, we start, and that's what I'm feeling intuitively, we start looking at other people, because no longer is the outside a source of distraction or of information, then the other, or of excitement or stimuli. Other people become our source of interest. And that's what I'm feeling during this season, that of course that interest about our close knit of friends, who we're going to start the fall with, or who we're going to enjoy or start entering the winter with. And we start discriminating. And of course, during these times, which are troubling times, we're even more discriminating of what we want to see, the stimuli, the our number of things that we're seeing, because we're overly emotionally charged by everything that's been happening. So I feel strongly the energy of the scarecrow couple of people starting to look at their close soul tribe, or finding a close soul tribe, and even going farther than that, like looking for a couple that you can spend the difficult times with, as being something strong and of resonance, a strong energy that I'm feeling for this, especially for this Scorpio new moon eclipse. And of course, it has a lot to do with Scorpio. Scorpio, of course, is about our finances, is about our the occult, our sexual life, and all the ways which other people transform us through our experiences with them, especially our closest romantic relationships being such a source of transformation, of spiritual transformation. So I'm feeling that energy in the sense that people are looking for the right match, from their soul tribe to coupling as well. And apart from that energy, let me go with the dice now. Well, first with the planetary, we have here Aquarius and Pluto. So changes in paradigms, and of course with everything that's going on, and Pluto, of course, being the planet for Scorpio, of death and rebirth, having a lot to do, of course, with the scarecrows, because they also, once their duty is fulfilled, once the vegetables that they're actually constructed with, or once the hay becomes wet from all the rain, they go back into the ground and they're burnt like the phoenix. They're turned into ashes and they nourish the ground again. So it's like a feeling of rebirthing and of transformation that we're going through during this time. But as I have here the astro dice, the Scorpio and the moon, That felt very strongly, and that's what all the other cards are letting me know, that the when Scorpio is on the new moon eclipse, it's gonna feel very, it's something important is gonna happen. And with the four of, it's gonna be a magical day actually, with the four, number 4 and 1, and with all the cards that I got, I feel like it's gonna be new beginnings, in or like the structure of new beginnings, of great new beginnings, are gonna burst out during those days, 24th, 25th, and 26th, for a lot of people, for the circumstances that I'm gonna let you know of, where the wheel is gonna change. And of course, the wheel is changing during this season. Definitely, we're going from the fall to the winter time. The wheel is going to change for everybody with the 9 of Swords, who's been going through difficult and anxious time, who's been having to do or go through a lot of trials and tribulations, or financial especially. I see that things are going to start looking up. There's actually lucky breaks that are very possible to happen, especially for those that have felt like you've been like the gates of abundance, or the gates of good things happening, or maybe you've been receiving too many trials and tribulations, and it's already an imbalance. There's been so many, it's already an imbalance. And if you're that person and you're feeling that way, know that during this Scorpio new moon eclipse, the scales of the universe of justice here with temperance are going to balance themselves up. And there's going to be messages for everybody that's been with the hermit, messages from the 81s, everybody who's been in the hermit energy of going within, and of course trying to heal yourself, trying to find solutions for all your trials and tribulations. I feel you're going to get, for everybody who's been in that energy, you're going to get like great news. And actually for some people, it's going to be like more than good news. It's going to be like fantastic news, because of the following. We have here with this tarot cards, the 9 of Cups. Again, this is more wishes fulfilled. Oh, and I forgot the dice first. This came with the dice with the 7 twice, 7 here and 7 over here. So great number for lucky strikes. With the 2 or 1, or it could be like 1-1. 2 of unions, from partnerships, from romantic to financial, or from projects. And with the 4 of things getting consolidated on regards to that, like having a lucky break that gets you consolidated and gets you into a whole new level, like a whole transformation, because you've been doing a lot of inner work with the hermit, and you've been going through a lot of trials and tribulations, and you're going to get the rewards, because there's already an imbalance. So, and because the universe has this tendency for balance, you're going to see that happening during this eclipse season for the 24th, especially the 24th, which is a Monday. With the 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, along with the Emperor here, I feel there's going to be like a strong energy of someone, along with the Judgment over here, of someone recognizing somebody's value, of an emperor, someone who has a business or who's recognized as an emperor, as a leader of whatever area that could be of benefit to you, or that you're actually an expert on, is going to see you and is going to put you in a position where you're going to feel like your wishes are fulfilled. In what sense? In the sense that it's going to be such a lucky, quick break that you actually, like, I feel some people actually becoming famous, like from very quickly, from being unknown to becoming really famous, to the point that they have to be careful that actually that the excess of how other people are going to want to get a piece of them is not going to be negative, because it's going to happen very quickly, with the Devil, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, like from Monday to night, like from day to night, or like very quickly someone puts an eye on like a creator. That's what I feel. Or we'll see with the other cards. But actually it's this way. Again with the wheel. The wheel and the sevens also letting me know there's lucky breaks, there's changes in people's destinies, and especially people that have where the side of the balance, the scales have been very negative on their side. There's going to be celebrations and lucky breaks, like something like if you always dreamt of, like you have a business or whatever you're doing and you dreamt, oh, that would be great if such and such would hire me, or if I was hired for such and such project, or whatever area, be that you're an architect, that you work as an IT, you work as a tarot reader, you work in baking, whatever you're doing, that you might be starting. This feels like a lot of entrepreneur kind of energy, like you're just starting and it's been hard to get this running. I feel there's going to be great lucky breaks for you during this Scorpio new moon eclipse on the 24th. I also have the following. I have, let's see, actually, this should be closer. With the Four of Cups, this gives me more details as to the areas or how the energy is going to progress. Uh, with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups, for me, this energy feels a lot like, of course, people are feeling disenchanted by having to make decisions like around the whole world. We're feeling like this, like we're already overwhelmed by everything, especially as we're closing the year, as we're looking at what everybody's doing, as we're no longer spending so much time outside, we're spending more time inside, we're looking at what other people are doing, and we're feeling disenchanted with so many options and so many decisions to make that actually people are going to be very, because of this, people are going to be just looking for the following. If you were waiting with the Nine of Cups, like for your wishes to be fulfilled, for a great lucky break, something that you've been working on, and of course, the Nine of Cups is not just like you make a spell, or you just write your intentions and you just hope for them to manifest out of nothing. The Nine of Cups is a person that has done their job and is waiting for the fruits of their labor to show up, with the Three of Wands, waiting for the ships to come, waiting for all that hard work to to flourish. And with the Nine of Cups, if you see what she's doing, she's comfortable knowing that things are gonna come, and that she's got the cups behind her, and she's positive that things are gonna um, play well. With the King of Cups and the Five of Wands, I also feel that energy, and because it is the Scorpio season, I do feel there's an element of things that attract us, that we find attractive, that we find beautiful, that we find we desire, being a Scorpio kind of energy. And not all of them have to be sexual, not all of them have to be of coupling, of romance, or of just favoring a person. But I do feel there's an energy of King of Cups, of someone that sees with the Five of Wands, can see beyond the competition, can see beyond what stands out in the competition, and knows what has heart and what has potential. And that eye from that person, now that could be like, it feels like a masculine energy towards a feminine, but it could also be the embodiment of the masculine energy that even a woman can have towards anybody else. But there's that like complementary energy of finding something you like from another, that you feel that is not your forte, but could actually benefit your life. And I feel that also has to do with the collective, with the things that people are going to consume, or that they are going to be selective in their consumption of, because of how the whole economic situation is playing out. With the Moon and the Queen of Wands, I feel that this King of Cups is going to put like a creative person. Someone has a lot of passion, is going to be maybe an influencer. It's going to be someone that creates things, that is maybe, some might be of like sexual allure, not because they're your usual sexy person, but because of their confidence they have, and because they're creative, and because they're artistic, and because they have that fire within, which resonates a lot with the Scorpio new moon eclipse kind of, and just Scorpio in general. But I feel that this person that finds this other person, like a scout that finds a talent, like a talent hunter kind of thing, is gonna get this person out of the moon, out of the of being hidden, of the obscurity, into putting that person with the Eight of Wands, like putting the word out and bringing actually this person into the Empress energy of abundance, like putting word out in the air and it's spreading like wildfire, especially because of the other cards of excess. Of actually, you have to be careful that excess, like success, doesn't go to your head either, or you don't become overwhelmed with all the attention, because I feel some people are going to have such lucky strikes that their business, like from not having any clients, they're going to boom with so many clients that you're not going to know exactly how to start dealing with that high amount of interest on you. So maybe if you're an entrepreneur, if you're starting a business, it's not a bad thing to have a plan of how to proceed if you all of a sudden had a boom and of customers. And that's a nice thing. I mean, whenever you have some free time, just sit down and try to put a plan of how would you deal if you have like a lot of customers all at once. So if something like that happens, and also to put like a message out there, not only in your subconscious to be open to such opportunities, but also to put the energy in the universe. Especially, well, some people say not to do any kind of rituals on the eclipse. I mean, if you make a prayer that you would like your business to be known, sure, why not? Something very like quick and light, why not? And I feel this person is going to put the word out in a way that you become like an empress in that field. You become super well known in that field, and that could be to male or female. Like it doesn't matter. We have also these cards with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. Again, Four of Cups of being that disenchantment, and the Seven of Cups, like the other cards that I showed you, of an excess of options. So that's gonna where you fit in, or for the people that are in this energy, where you fit in is that the knowledge you have, the way, what you say, what you create, the truth that you bring, whatever area that you're developing yourself on, again with the Five of Wands, is lifting you above the competition, is making you stand out again. And that, again, we have the Nine of Cups, and that's what I feel very strongly, that there's really going to be lucky breaks. It's great energy of wishes fulfilled for this Scorpio new moon eclipse, with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands, of your wishes fulfilled, of being seen as a source, of a creator of heartful things, of things that have value, that resonate a lot with other people. I feel like a lot like things that bring emotional value as well are going to be of importance during this season, as we start going into the going more within, and spending more time with others than just spending time with the environment in general. That people are, and because of what's going on with the economy and the position of the planets and everything, that this energy is likely to happen, that people want someone that validates new creators, or validates new sources of entertainment, new sources of emotional feel good products, whatever they be. With the Four of Wands, exactly of being in that, just finding your the best bond for you. It's gonna be like you're gonna be so well placed. It's gonna be so much celebration. Definitely like people that you see in those kind of documentaries where you see that a family was struggling, and they decide to do a business, and for a long time it doesn't work out, and nobody comes and buys their product, and all of a sudden someone makes a story about them, and they become like, oof, they become successful, they become abundant, they step into the empress energy. The last energy, just to close, because I was like, of course, as a reader, we always wonder, is this am I projecting? Is this, well, I don't know, maybe other readers don't. this is this like wishful thinking. So that's why I usually like to get several decks so that I know that is the energy and the cards that are repeated are actually letting me know I'm in the right path, and the synchronicity lets me know that the energy of what I'm reading is quite strong. Again, we have the Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. For me, this energy is of the balancing, like if you feel the gates of abundance have been closed to you, if you feel like you're already like very closed off because of all your trials and tribulations, there's going to be like the gates of abundance finally opening for you, and you feeling all that strong energy of the Empress, of that abundance, finally, of that. And the Empress is also the energy of Venus in her most compassionate way. And Venus is going to have a strong influence during those days of being a like a godmother to a lot of people, especially those that are well deserving of a lucky break. With the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands again. So again, messages, quick energy. Sorry, that gets us from the Hermit energy to being like from being a hermit that nobody knows to quickly being known by a lot of people. Your business being known by a lot of people. But the Hermit is also an energy of having done your work within. So this is going to happen for the people that are, of course, prepared for this kind of lucky breaks. With the Empress, the Moon again, and the Ten of Swords, I feel people are gonna. There's gonna be opportunities of people that have special knowledge, or they're creating things that nobody else is creating, and that somehow speak to people's spirit, to their soul, to something that feels of uniqueness, and of even things of spiritual value are also going to become important during this time. And I feel there's going to be energies moving from the Moon, from being obscured to actually be known by too many people, actually. That could be, it was on the reverse, so maybe it's not going to feel as negative. Again, the Queen of Wands, which is the creator, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel it's going to be a creation of things that feel very authentic. It also feels right now as things like from vintage things, or but they're very unique, they're very special. Whatever the entrepreneurs that are going to make it during this time, or and even the people that are actually advertising these new creators, these new influencers, this it could also be new actors as well, people that may have been hindered by since the pandemic. For a lot of reasons they've been hindered by the circumstances, and they get their lucky break. I mean, like, they've been working on what they wanted to manifest, nothing was happening, and they are found by, or they're seen by the right set of eyes that puts them in the right place, and brings them totally forward to the point where this Queen of Wands becomes like a brand, or becomes, as a male as well, this like fiery creator, a brand, or well known for a lot of people. And of course it brings the Ace of Pentacles, which is great fortune, like a successful business, or a successful trade, or being known as someone successful. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant, I feel there's that energy of people, because they're disenchanted, and they're looking for options, or things that are pre-approved, like content that is pre-approved by other people, like recommendations, like when word of mouth, more than marketing being done by the same person that is going to benefit from marketing, like marketing done from outside sources, from people that are an authority in the field, and people looking for that, like for people that have a good eye for discernment, to let them know, like, oh look, there's this new creator, there's this new trend, or from the catwalk, from expensive clothing, from artists, from entertainment, for anything that feels heartful and social, anything that feels like a treasure to take for humanity to value and to see, to consume, to buy during our times when we start going within, and we have to be selective of what we're bringing into our caves, because things become complex around the world, and we need distractions, and we need the right kind of distractions, things that fill our hearts and do not take our energy away from us. Again, Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Strength, again, for me, is that energy of people validating you, or word of mouth. And this doesn't necessarily mean that Bill Gates is going to recommend you, or Elon Musk. I mean, this could also be like a friend from your neighborhood, or someone that can put the right word to the right person, and gonna say, oh, you're looking for such and such, or such kind of art, or such kind of whatever creation, and they let them know, I know a person that actually works well. And this endorsement is really gonna move you forward. Sorry, and these are the last cards, with the Nine of Cups again, wishes fulfilled, and the Two of Cups. This feels like very quick energy. As I said, it feels like it's gonna happen very quick. Well, quick as the universe can be quick. So I mean, it's not gonna take years. It's gonna be a matter of months, maybe of days, maybe of even of hours for some people. And with the Two of Cups, um, I'm not feeling the romantic sense here, but I do feel like people feel they're going to be attracted to things that feel kind of romantic, or that feel like vicariously like that person could be, you would like the person to be someone you know closely or intimately, or that could also be part of what I'm feeling of people making it big in that area as well. And the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, as I said, very quickly, things happening very quickly, closing contracts. The wheel, once again, because the wheel is moving, and it's moving to make us financially independent, to be successful with the Six of Wands, to be victorious. And we're going to feel like we're being handed the cup of victory, finally. Like, for especially for people that have been going through difficult times for a long time, and they needed a lucky break. Like, as I said, that kind of, I feel that kind of like a feeling of those videos where you see like that person has been having a hard time, they've been trying to feed the family, and they have this new artwork, or this art, whatever they're creating, new business. I feel it's a lot of creator energy, of creative and creators, or businesses, but they are full of the Ace of Cups, that people have put their hearts into that. And those are the ones that I feel are going to get that kind of like lucky break. And here with this cards, because it's Halloween, we're going to use, of course, we need to use orange. Um, Again, with the Scout, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Four Wands, once again, of celebration, of people celebrating, people that have that energy of the Queen of Cups, that feels compassionate, that feels very human, very soulful, from soulful food, from things that makes us feel like that movement in Denmark of Hygge. I'm probably not pronouncing it correct or even saying it correct, but of that philosophy of when winter starts, you start making your home like a hobbit home, where it feels comfortable, where you get your knitted blankets, and you get your special slippers that are warm, like making the home nice, especially during the winter. But before then, we're going to start surrounding ourselves with people that feel like that feel that they are embracing our hearts, that they're full, like making us feel warm and good inside. And I feel that there's going to be strongly that there's going to be a lot of energy starting on the Scorpio new moon eclipse on the 24th, on Monday, along with Tuesday, Wednesday, and of course this could be the start, because they say that eclipses kickstart energy, so it could be the kickstart of this happening. But as I said, it feels very quick, like very quickly people are going to be thrown into success, very well deserved success, especially for those that deserve it the most. I hope you like that, viewer. If you like a reading of how your Scorpio season is going to be like, because it starts on October 22nd, 23rd, it's actually with the eclipse as we move into the Scorpio season. My contact information is below, and yes, and blessings. And from now, well, congratulations to everybody that's going to get those lucky breaks, those very well deserved lucky breaks. Whenever anybody gets a lucky break, when they're so deserving, it creates such a beautiful energy for the rest of us. First, to believe and to have hope that good things happen in the universe and that the scales of the universe get to be balanced. But it also fills that with this unconditional love and this hope that when other people are elevated when they were actually had a rough time, it makes us feel good and it elevates our energy as a collective. So even if you're not that person that got that celebration or that got that lucky break, I hope it happens near you, because it's going to be a blessing in your neighborhood, in your family, to wherever it happens. It's a blessing for one person, is a blessing for all. So I hope you have a great Scorpio season. Bye.